What's up, soldiers? Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Always a pleasure having you guys here in the kitchen with me. Today we are doing, and we've done this before, we've done the fried version. Today we're doing soy sauce marinated fried chicken in the oven. You're gonna love this one, man. Stay tuned. Whole chicken here. It's about 3 pounds or so. First thing I'm gonna do is cut the wing tips off. So I'll show you that one more time. Just move it over here where that joint, where the tips meet the flat. That's optional. You can leave it on if you want. I just like removing it. Then all this extra skin and fat here, we're just going to trim that off. We're not trying to have all that fat in our life, you know. It's an oven fried chicken after all. We're not frying. We're trying to cut back on that fat. Then the other thing I like doing is the sort of tail of the chicken here. Just gonna cut that off, discard that. Then we're gonna flip the chicken and we're gonna go down the back, and you can use a scissors for this. And all I'm doing is pretty much removing the backbone. You can make stock with that. I might not have the use for that at the moment. Then all I would do is press, and down the center of it cut it. So we've got half of a chicken there, half of a chicken here. What I like doing is going through and picking off any feathers. We don't want any feathers on there, so all this nastiness, all that stuff is coming out into the garbage. And this sort of yellow skin that you see sometimes on the chicken, that is the sort of skin that covers the feet of the chicken. That there is nasty as far as I'm concerned. So I like cutting that off too. Into the relish, and I'm going to flip it here, and all this extra fat here, just going to use my knife, trim all of that off, and give the chicken a rinse with lemon juice, water, cool water, and then I'm going to pat it dry. And I like washing chicken. If washing chicken is not your thing, if you read those reports and you're concerned about that, please, by all means, don't say Uncle Chris forced you guys into washing chicken. If you don't wash it, you're nasty. Plain and simple. Cutting off all that, right? So you see how to break down that chicken, alright? As far as the marinade is concerned, very simple, exactly like how we did it when we did the fried version. We've got that mushroom flavored soy sauce. Very simple. Very, very simple. If you've watched the video on my food FAQ channel, you would have seen how we made this Chinese 5-spice powder. So in goes that Chinese 5-spice powder. To thin it down a little bit, because that's mushroom flavored soy sauce is very thick, I went in there with 1.5 tablespoons of Chinese cooking wine. And then we want some ginger. I'm just going to grate some ginger in here. And that is it. All we would do now is give that a little mixy mix, like so. And we would pour this over the chicken and allow it to marinate for about 4 hours. At least 4 hours, alright? Overnight, best 4 hours. It will suffice. Just gonna put that chicken in a bowl. We're gonna give that marinade one more quick mix, and then we're gonna pour that all over the chicken. Make sure to scrape everything down in there. Now you want to get in there, wear gloves, because this will stain your fingers. You want to get in there and massage that all over the chicken. Put it into a Ziploc bag or something in the fridge 4 hours. Take it out about 25 minutes before you intend to roast it off in the oven. Alright, I'm just going to mix that up now, yeah? Preheat your oven to 425 degrees, so 425 degrees. A little bit of cooking spray, and I like using a wire rack. You can get these at the dollar store for $1, and all you need is a solid baking tray and a wire rack on top, because the reason why I like using a wire rack is because it allows the air to circulate below the chicken and help give it that sort of frying sort of thing that we're trying to achieve here. So on goes one piece of chicken and the second piece of chicken. Yeah. And I know you're probably wondering, well, Chris, where's the salt and where's a sort of a heat element, black pepper? In that Chinese 5-spice powder, there is Szechuan peppercorns in there, and that has a wicked kick to it. As far as salt goes, that soy sauce is very salty, high in sodium, so there's absolutely no need for salt. However, if salt is a thing later on when it's all done, you can add some salt. Irie, 425 degrees, middle rack. 50 minutes later, and you've got soy sauce marinated fried chicken in the oven, and that skin is crispy all there. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Always a pleasure having you guys here in the kitchen with me. If you want to see the fried version, I'll link it down below. If you'd like to see an air fryer version of this recipe, hit me a comment down below and I'll organize. Alright? Always a pleasure, man.